this wave and keep going forward and getting better with each game. Each game's an opportunity just to get a little bit better.
One of the interesting changes I saw from last year to this year is Ella Wilson moving her up to the front line or just out of the goal and having Olivia Fountain play basically in the goal. First 2 games, she had 4 goals. I mean, she was on fire. How has that continued to work out? Because I missed the last couple of years.
It's been great. Ella's kind of her coming to us and her having conversations with Olivia as well and hey, what's this season look like? We're both goalkeepers, and Ella really just wanted to be on the field more for her last year, and it's worked out great for us. Liv just to be able to focus on being goalkeeper and not having, coaches not having to worry about playing time and equaling out that and getting the both in. Because Ella just wants to score goals. She's mentioned many times it's just for her, it's just about having fun and getting the opportunity to play and score some goals. And last few games, I don't know her stats on that, but I would tell you this. I mean, Ella's just hungry to score, and she's very active up front, which we would give her high praise for that. Like, she's just not standing there letting the ball find her. She's trying to, go find the ball and create off of it. So good on her. And Olivia has made her last couple games have just been stellar for her, just keeping balls out of the net.
No doubt. I mean, in that Rock Canyon game, she was standing on her head, using the proverbial hockey phrase, but she made some big saves that kept us in it in that first half. And it was almost 0-0 going into that first half. And that had a lot to do with Olivia in the goal. We've got some younger players, and it's always the case with Steamboat teams, whether it's boys or girls soccer. You guys are never afraid to bring up a freshman or a sophomore, as long as they're going to contribute. And I'll tell you what, Issa Chirillo has been a pleasant surprise, and maybe not a surprise to you guys, but she's another one of the leading scorers. She's a sophomore. She played mostly JV last year. I love the way she plays and contributes, and she and her sister Sophie are fun to watch together.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, she was a goal-scoring machine last year, and very much like Ella, man, she just is a ball hawk, and then she wants that ball, and she's going to work to get it, and when she gets it, I mean, as coaches, we're never going to tell them to do less, because they want to score, so you want to feed that desire and just let them sniff the goal, go for it, and put the ball in the back of it. So Ethan's doing really good for us, and we also mentioned sophomores. We have a few others, but with Claire and Emily, and man, they've been very versatile. We've been able to put them up top and put them in the back, and they just really understand the width of the field and play from the width, playing out wide and creating from there. And we just actually brought up another sophomore, Katie, and she's going to help anchor some more in the back with. We got a lot of seniors and a couple of juniors in the back, but now we've got a sophomore we brought up to kind of help just fill in some gaps and keep us fresh as we go into a long stretch of our season here.
Talk about your back line, because you look at the stats. I think you've outscored your opponents 18-7, including that Rock Canyon game where you guys got skunked. But you take that game out, and you've only let up a couple of goals, and you've had a couple of shutouts in there as well. So talk about your back line and who they are, who are the players that are really standing out, because we love mentioning names here on the radio, and then what they're doing to contribute.
Yeah, 100%. We have a really strong upper class in the back. I mean, we do have Stage 7 Cam, Naomi playing center back, and then we can pop in a few others there. But outside, we got Dixie Barnes, and we got Izzy out there, nicknamed Gidget, playing on the outside. And we have a few other girls who can plug in. Like I said, Emily and Claire can go out there. We brought Katie up to help us in the back. We got a few others that Bryn Rose can go back there as well. So, it's a lot of seniors I mentioned, and then a few underclassmen. But yeah, they've been really impressive just understanding that possession starts with them. So, meaning that they will receive, they win the ball, and then they're quick to either find the attacking pass or just keep the ball and keep them swinging around and wait for something to open up. They're not trying to force things back there. And then with Dixie and Gidget, Izzy on the outside, they just love to get up the field and get in the attack on the from the flank from outside and hopefully get a ball they can cross or even shoot. But probably one of the stronger parts of our team. Tit for tat, really. All our lines are pretty strong, and we have a very, very deep team. Honestly, Rob and I sometimes we put the starting lineup together either before game or at halftime. It's really like we could go a lot of ways because this team is really deep, and they're really embracing that and understanding that whether they're starting or coming off the bench, they all have a really big part to play because we need them all, and sometimes they're playing positions they don't play all the time, but they're just strong. All these players are just all-around strong players.
Rob's always loved to do that. It's just move players around so they're familiar with multiple positions. And again, it goes right back to Ella and Olivia, right? But
so is Eagle, so is Battle. They're all in the same conference.
All right, so that'll all count for RPI points, which will work out well for us here. But of course, we got to win the game in hand.
Let's see some good possession soccer and get good shots on goal and good opportunities and play our standard of defense that we're used to seeing.
Absolutely. And if the Sailors can just build from the back, text your friends back. I think they should have a signal now. We've got all 3 green lights on. Again, you can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com, search out Steamboat Radio. When you get to the channel, click on the live button, and this game should pop up. You can listen to this game across the globe, or lacrosse the globe, as I like to say, during springtime. At steamboatradio.com. Go to the Listen Live tab at the top of the homepage at steamboatradio.com. At the drop-down, go to KTYV Sports on FM, where you can listen terrestrially as well here in the Yampa Valley on the FM dial at 97.7 and 105.7. So just getting ready to start. Your Steamboat Sailors are going to be moving left to right. They must not have won the toss, because Olivia Fountain is going to be looking at the sun for the majority of this first half, and it's not fun here with the way this field is turned, especially this time of year and this time of day. So the Sailors do have the kick, and they're going to try to work it down this right flank, and Ella Wilson gets a foot on it. She's going to put it across the goal line, and it will be a goal kick here for the Summit County Tigers. Just underway.
All right, got to run camera until Nick Torello gets here.
All right, we got Nick lined up.
That's what Mom says.
All right, he's
varsity. He likes doing it.
He likes doing it, and we like having him.
Yeah, he's much better at it than I am.
Ball kicked up to midfield, settled by your Steamboat Sailors.
Sage Teppenkamp applying pressure.
Got to talk to her dad, one of the assistant coaches, Danny Teppenkamp. He's fired up about this group, and as he should be.
He's such a great coach. The kids love him. Haley ran into him when she was in town over the week and talked to him for a long time. He always reaches out.
That's awesome.
For all the kids.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sage, a senior right now, she's controlling the ball here on this near flank. Sailors working it up, and nice passing here as they build from the back, just like the doctor ordered. And they work it to the far side. And
is that Naomi over there?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, no, Naomi's right here. Who's on the outside?
Lucille Pace.
Dixie is on the outside back.
Yeah, as we get going here, you can let us know who our starters are and where they are.
I saw Ella Wilson, Issa Torello across the front. I didn't see that. Is that Claire Montgomery again? She had the goal on Saturday against Lewis Palmer. Beautiful left-footed shot.
And that's all they needed was one goal.
Yep, that's all you need.
So big 1-0 victory. It sounded like their goalkeeper played very, very well.
Yeah.
We were testing her left, right, and center. Sailors now defending here. Throw in near side here by the Tigers. They work the ball in. Ella Wilson pressuring, getting a little bit of help from Caroline Earps. Ball goes back out of bounds. It will be a Sailor throw-in. Izzy Sarasoli is going to throw this one in near side. She gets it into Pace Dietrich. Lucille with the ball. Nice little pirouette move there. And then she sends that ball across the pitch to the central part of the pitch. Sailors trying to work their way in. Ella Wilson can't get to it. Ball goes across the goal line, and the Sailors have a set piece. Good opportunity here, Eric.
Yeah, here we go. First look at a corner kick. It's going to be Earps taking this in.
0-0 the score if you're just joining us, 37-18 and counting. I'd like to thank our friends at Builders First Source for all your building material needs, with 2 locations conveniently located on either side of downtown Steamboat. Earps is going to take this one. Now she's going to get some help from Sarasoli, who comes in close. Earps sends the signal in, and she pumps that one to the back of the box. Nobody there except for a Tiger. That should be a handball. No call. Oh, we've got a call.
Yeah, he did call. Yep.
So the Sailors are going to get a free kick, an opportunity from about 35 yards out. We like this.
Is this Hull? Megan Hull right here?
And
looks like Megan.
It is Megan Hull. You are correct, sir. And she gets that.
No way I can read those numbers.
Yeah, they're not easy. They're not easy. There's a Shot to the far side, and it's going to be a goal kick here. So goaltender tried to come out and punch that ball.
So these are new uniforms, you know. They reordered.
I am
just for your pleasure.
Not happy with that. Can we outline them with white or something? Like, seriously? Like, who did this?
I guess the shorts are a little different, but the same combination of red on black.
They obviously don't watch these broadcasts at all.
Do not listen. No, to the ones who are calling.
So Allie Alexander, who's like the parent rep for the football team and the lacrosse team, has got the messaging from me.
Yeah,
but not the soccer team. We'll work on that.
I would never know who anybody is if I hadn't seen these girls
forever
play soccer for the last 10 years.
Yeah. So Sarah Soley sends that ball up the middle, and working it to the far side there is Hull. And the Sailors can't lose possession there as Caroline Earps tries to possess it. Ball sent back by, Naomi Baumgartner.
Let's not do that.
And Olivia not quite communicating well. And now the ball on that far flank. I will say Sailors doing a good job here controlling the tempo and the pace, but there's a ball to the central part of the box. Look out, there's a shot on goal. And fortunately, that one goes over.
Sorry to those at home.
Focus, Bender. Focus.
I know. I am focused.
Everything you used to say to your 7th and 8th grade math students, including my son. 34-47 right now and counting. Sailors off the goal kick. Send that ball up. Tebenkamp sends it to Ella Wilson. And Wilson can't control. Ball goes out of bounds, and easy Sarah Soley's going to take the throw-in here. Sarah Soley with a throw-in. She's got a couple of open players, including Lucille Pace-Dietrich. That ball thrown in, though, to Sage Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp's going to send it back to Olivia Fountain, who one-times that ball up over midfield. Sailors trying to settle. Tigers get control. Nice play there. No call. And here come the Tigers down that far flank. Good defense, though. Good job marking back. That ball controlled by Pace-Dietrich. She gets it up to Earps. Earps, nice tic-tac-toe passing. There's a beautiful through ball down this far wing. Sailors into the box. There's a shot on frame. And a nice stop there by Emily Bresnahan. So the Sailors with a good opportunity.
Yeah, that's Claire Montgomery going up the left side. Another one of that sophomore crew.
0-0 still the score, as we've got about 33-30 left in this first half. Ball controlled here at midfield now by the Sailors as Bresnahan was able to clear it out. Tebenkamp and now worked back across and far flank. Sailors working the ball over midfield, working to the central part of the pitch. Earps can't control. Now that ball back to Earps. Earps back over to Chirello, who's had a good start to the season. I love the way Issa plays.
Yeah. Quick, good shot.
And she and her sister, Sophia, just are solid together. You can tell.
Yeah.
Not twins.
I don't see Sophie in there right now.
She is not in right now. Sage Tebenkamp now controls the ball back to her keep. Olivia is going to send it up to Baumgartner. And Naomi brings that ball up to Lucille Pace-Dietrich as she sends it wide. Far side. Over midfield they go. Down that far flank. That's Montgomery, I believe, with the ball. She tries to send that one through. Good job by the back line of the Tigers to turn that one away, but Pace-Dietrich gets it back. Sailors now trying to control it in the central part of the pitch. Tebenkamp can't intercept. Oh, nice play by Baumgartner. That was an excellent tackle there. And the Sailors control here. Again, Lucille Pace-Dietrich working that ball up. Megan Hull can't control, and here come the Tigers back over midfield, but Sarah Soley says, no, not so fast. So ball controlled here by Caroline Earps. She sends it to the central part of the pitch, and Hull puts that one out wide. And that one's handled on the far side there by Dixie Barnes. Barnes back to Hull. Sailors can't control, though, And here comes Baird for the Tigers. She pumps that ball in, and here comes Olivia Fountain. She's going to come up to the top of the box here, direct traffic. And let's see what she's going to do here. Sun is right in her eyes. Dangerous. Sailors don't normally...
No, we usually play the opposite.
Yeah, we are usually going the other way.
Summit probably knows as well in there.
Oh, yeah, they played on this pitch in rain, sleet, snow, and everything else.
Blinding sun.
Yes.
So about 70 degrees on a March day.
It's crazy, and we're seeing, I mean, Storm Peak right now looks like it's June. So, free kick here by Tebenkamp. She puts that ball in. Sailors have an opportunity here. Montgomery with the ball on the far side, and that ball goes out of bounds. Sailors are saying it's their throwing. Let's see who actually gets it, and it will be Dixie Barnes on the far side. She gets it in quick, back to Barnes, and now she sends it back to midfield, where Baumgartner is going to control it back to Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp, central part of the pitch. She pitches it wide near side here, and it's handled by Sarah Soli. Sarah Soli bringing it up this near flank. She works the ball in tight. Pace Dietrich sends it across the pitch, so the Sailors using the whole field. Now you paid for it, you got to use it. That's what my dad used to say about the road.
I like the possession.
Yeah.
We're connecting a lot of passes. This is as good as I've seen us possess.
So much cleaner than what we saw against that Rock Canyon school. And there's a shot on frame.
Is that Lucille?
It looked like Pace Dietrich put a little pace on that one. Nice stop there by Bresnahan. She's going to take it up to the top of the box. Big, high kick, and Sarah Soli can't get a foot on it. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it's a Sailor throw. 29:33 left in this first half. Izzy Sarasoli with the throw-in, looking, finds Earps. Earps sends it up, and it will be, we've got subs here coming in for the Tigers. So 2 in, 2 out. And it looks like Sierra Real is in. And looks to me like we're still cooking with gas with our
I
stream.
haven't gotten a complaint.
That's usually how we know
gallery,
it. And don't be afraid if something goes on with the video to let us know. And that ball, oh my, dangerous play. Oh no! And we got a goal here.
No.
Oh, it was brutal. Ball was bouncing and lack of communication there. And
I wonder how much the sun too right there.
Yep.
I mean, like Olivia's looking directly into that.
Yes, yeah. No, it did not help, and the Sailors tried to settle the ball back to Olivia Fountain. She couldn't control it. Looks like Dixie Barnes may have, tried to get it back to her, and she wasn't expecting it. I think, and I don't know
what. You can't pick it up there in that situation.
So
they applied pressure. That's what you should be doing.
So the Sailors are down 1-0 right now. Not exactly what the doctor ordered.
No.
And, honestly, watching the gameplay, Sailors have been dominating here. So Sailors are forced. We got to come back here. And let's see what we can do. And as we said, they were really doing a wonderful job just controlling the pace. And that ball's going to
we were zipping it around. We connecting a lot of passes in a row. Let's get back to that and put it in the back of the net.
A lot of soccer left.
Tied this thing back up.
So the Sailors controlling it up to midfield. And that's Earps with the ball. She sends it to Sarasoli, back to Earps. Earps here at midfield. She finds a nice little opening there. Tries to find Pace Dietrich. Dietrich can't handle that ball, but she gets it back here, at least momentarily. Ball high in the air. And Pace Dietrich, nice job settling it here at midfield. Turns that ball across to Hull, and Hull sends it over to Barnes. Barnes with the ball on the far flank. Nice job working that sideline. And the Sailors able to keep it in. There's a cross. Looking for Earps. Earps gets a foot on it. Into the box they go. And a nice job there by Bresnahan, the goalkeeper. And up to midfield it goes. And out of bounds, and I believe it's going to be a Sailor throw. And Sailors are going to get some fresh legs out there.
There's Sophie. Chirillo.
Chirillo's coming in, and is that Henley? I think that's Henley Kerrigan on the far side.
Does she come in?
Come in at wing for Montgomery.
Yep.
So, and again, you know, we talked about it pregame. They are so deep. And the Sailors working it now back to Sarasoli. She gains midfield here and brings it down this near flank. Quick little give and go there. Sailors settling, tried to get it back to Earp. Sailors can't control. As Isa Chirillo. Ball goes back out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in here for the Sailors. Sailors down 1-0. 26 minutes left in this first half. Plenty of soccer left. Sailors working along this sideline here. Claire Montgomery here on the near side now.
And they push her over. Who came out?
I'm not sure who came out.
Well, who started it? I'll think about this. Now I got to go back and
work the old memory bank, which is never easy for us old guys.
Isa's still in there. Ella Wilson came out.
And Pace Dietrich now. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor throw-in. No, Sarasoli says it's hers, and she's going to take it. And the ref agrees. She's got Pace Dietrich wide open here. She gets it quickly to Lucille. Lucille settles. She pushes it across to Hull. Hull now sends it to Barnes. Barnes with some space and time. Working that ball through. Good ball movement
nice,
here
Megan.
by the Sailors. There's a long shot, and that one's tipped even by a defender.
Is that Lucille again?
Yeah, Pace
That's
Dietrich.
more shots today than she's taken in a while.
And that
Dad's always saying, shoot the ball, shoot the ball.
And actually, and that's exactly what Danny Tebenkamp, the assistant coach, said. She needs to get more confidence.
We need to start seeing Lucille become the alpha. She's always been the athlete. Now let's see her
take over.
She's that next step.
Just a sophomore. She started and got a lot of playing time as a freshman.
She was all conference, first team.
Yeah. So, you know, a great distributor, but at times you just got to take the shot, right?
You got to start being the one.
And she's taken 2 solid shots here today.
But she controls that middle, and that's what I talk with her dad about. I'm like, she's constantly controlling the middle.
Tell Big Al to settle down.
Big Al, settle down. Not cutting backflips here in the middle of the soccer field.
Ball pushed up here by Olivia Fountain to Sarasoli. Sarasoli, again, get good pressure here by the Tigers. Out to Dietrich. Dietrich now with the ball over midfield. Sends it across. That looks like Hull. Now the Sailors to the top of the box, and there's another shot. And that one goes just wide. And let's see what they say, because I thought maybe.
It looked like she might have gotten a fingertip on that.
I thought she got a fingertip on it.
But they're going to call that a goal kick.
They're calling it a goal kick. You know,
our eyes are good when we want them to be.
Well, and that's what I was just going to say. Let Mountain Eye Works help you, me, and the refs see better. Go to mountainEyeWorks.com or stop by their 2 convenient locations here in the Yampa Valley. Central Park Plaza and in Steamboat, and on Victory Way in Craig. Mountain Eye Works. So this is a goal kick situation here for the Tigers. They are leading your Sailors 1-0, although if you watch this game, if you're watching it at home, Sailors have been just controlling time of possession.
75-25. I mean,
easy. And Dixie Barnes chasing that one down, and she's going to send it back to Fountain. Fountain now out of the box, sending it up to Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp distributes it here wide, near side to Sarasoli. One-timer there by Tebenkamp. Sailors trying to control, but a good job defensively here for the Tigers. Now the ball pinballing around, and here's a through ball opportunity. Can the Sailors chase that one down? Bresnahan comes out as Isa
was looking her chops. She was ready.
Chirillo looking to get on the board there. Tebenkamp now settles. She distributes the ball wide there. Dixie Barnes with it. Barnes up to midfield. And here come the Sailors. Nice ball work there by Chirillo. And shot there by Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp now pushed up. No, that's not Tebenkamp.
That was Hull that tried to.
Okay, that was Hull. Often wrong, never in doubt. Sophie Churillo now out on the pitch. And now the back line of the Tigers controlling it here near side. Good pressure, though, by the Sailors. Ball dispossessed there by Churillo. Churillo now has time and space to the top of the box. She goes. Beautiful one-timer there, looking for her sister. Issa with the ball. Oh, what a save by Bresnahan as she comes out of the box, cuts the angle down, and really just running out of real estate there was Issa Churillo, the younger of the two Churillos. You'll never run out of real estate with the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. And here come the Tigers back the other way. So, man, that was a close one there, Bender.
That was. Sophie couldn't see. She was trying to block the sun.
Yeah.
Still dropped a nice dime over to her sister.
Oh, yeah, they've got, like, telepathic radar going on. They're not twins, but, that's a call. That should be a trip, and it is. And
yeah, that was great. And, Summit closed in on it, and I thought it might have squeaked underneath the keeper there for a second.
But a good job by Bresnahan, the keeper. She came right out. She did not hesitate, and that's... She came out with authority. Tebenkamp's going to take this free kick. It's about the 41-yard line if you're a football fan. Line drive kick to the top of the box, and the Sailors are going to push it back and then try to regain possession. Back to Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp with a Tiger on, up to Pace. Pace now slides that one across. Good ball movement here. Sophia tries to get it to her sister Issa. Not happening. And back the other way. Good job there by Naomi Baumgartner, who's just a stalwart back there. And there's a through ball. Sailors have it into the goal. Oh, I think we got it. Henley Kerrigan didn't get the start, but she's like, Coach, watch this. That was a beautiful goal by Henley Kerrigan. She's a pit bull. And I mean that in a positive way, Mom and Dad. She just stayed with that ball and went to the goal, and Bresnahan tried to come out, but there was nothing she could do. And a nice, beautiful, just a pass Bresnahan, and the Sailors tie this game up 1-1. We like to see that.
Yeah. Well, considering that we've been controlling the game, the pace, we were...
they gave it to Gallagher.
Was it Gallagher? Or was it Henley?
I thought I could be wrong.
Oh, maybe that is Emily out there.
I could be completely wrong.
Mountain Oil Works, we need some...
Yeah, we need some help, but we need new uniforms.
That is Emily out there. Now I can tell.
Okay.
They both have dark hair.
Look, I'm not arguing with Mr. Braybacks. There is no way.
He called it for somebody else at first.
He's Emily Gallagher, 6, the sophomore. All right. They have a similar look, though. And again, it's the uniforms.
I have no chance of seeing her number over there.
Yeah. All right, ball worked far side.
Regardless, the great equalizer, 1-1 now.
Yep.
And that was that pressure. We built that up.
Sailors working from the back again. They send it back to Olivia Fountain. Fountain one-times that ball from the ground up to Lucille Pace-Dietrich, who's got a lot of time and space now at midfield. And she works it through a seam there, gets dispossessed. Ball taken over there by the Tigers. Ball goes out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you, me, and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today. Go see Harris, Charlie, May, and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Easy to find on Loggers Lane, West Steamboat. Sailors working the ball up to midfield. Pace-Dietrich with it now. Sends it wide to Barnes. Barnes looking down that far flank.
Sorry, that was not like aggressive answer.
And now the Sailors control that ball across. Going to make note for these girls' soccer games, I'm bringing binoculars from now on.
That'd be a good call.
Yeah, over the far side. And Sarah Soli battling here with the Tiger, Jamie Yim Nadler, and the Sailors control. Hull works that ball back to Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp has Sarah Soli on the outside. She's going to go direct with it, looking for Chirillo. Sailors can't control. Uh-oh, another dangerous play into the box.
Oh,
and what a play by Naomi Baumgartner, who is able to get a foot on it in the box. And that is going to be a corner kick, if I am not mistaken. Oh, no, like what they call offsides, maybe? Or was it a penalty? I don't know.
I believe it's offsides. The line judge was standing over there with his flag.
Yeah, we'll take the offsides call there with 17 minutes and counting. And Sarah Sully now has it on the outside here. Back to Tebenkamp, who settles. That's Hull with the ball. She's over midfield. Sends it up to Sophie Chirillo. Good ball movement there. Hull sends it out wide. That looks like Dixie Barnes. Am I right there?
Yep, Dixie is over there.
Ball back to midfield.
Yeah. Dixie was overlap
and
applying pressure.
Tebenkamp settles back to Sarah Soli. And Bryn Rose is out there. And back to Lucille Pace Dietrich through traffic. Dietrich, nice set up there. Oh, my.
Sophie wants that one back.
Oh, she just fanned on it. Ball went between the legs of the defender. Oh, what an opportunity.
Nice play by Lucille to serve that up.
So the Sailors now getting a bunch of fresh legs out there.
All right, who do we have? Let's take inventory of what just happened. Now Henley's in. She's over here on her near side.
All right.
Who came in?
And Montgomery and Kerrigan look a lot alike. So I'm not completely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Slightly.
Just, yeah, we all are.
So, Bryn Rose with the ball now.
Who came to center back?
Nice play by Pace Dietrich. Gets the ball wide there to Kerrigan. And now Bryn Rose with a cross. It just goes across the goal line, and it will be another goal kick here. 1-1 the score, 15-18 left in this first half. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors Girls Soccer. Big shout out to Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. I also like to thank Todd Ellens and Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a red or a yellow card, Ellens and Strom has your back. Civil, estate planning, legal, you name it, they've got you covered. Go to ellenstrom.com. There's a through ball here. Little too flat, and the Sailors were offsides. So Montgomery in looking for another goal there. Like the way she thinks.
Gallagher.
Is that Gallagher?
Gallagher.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Gallagher.
I'm not. Often wrong, never in doubt.
It's okay.
We know this.
Gallagher can move.
Yeah.
They all can. Those sophomores.
I'm telling you,
Gallagher, Montgomery, and Issa.
the speed on this team. Oslowski also can burn.
No, we haven't seen Oslowski yet.
Not yet. And we've gone deep on the bench, and it's great. I think Sailors, if we could get one more here before this first half is up, that would be a great way to go into half. Just saying.
14 minutes left.
It's doable.
Let's go.
We just got to keep the ball on the Tigers' side of the field. And good ball control here over to Sarah Soli. Sarah Soli's got some help wide from Kerrigan. Rose sees her. Kerrigan settles. Quick little give and go to Sarah Soli. Nice overlap there by Rose. Sailors bringing the ball in here near side. And probably wanted to cross that ball back. Push that ball through.
Oh, is that Peyton out there?
That one you should know, right?
I should. I tell you, they all look the same.
And that ball dispossessed, and here come the Tigers back the other way. Quick transition here. Good job there by your Steamboat Sailors. As I don't know who 20 is. I don't have her on my program.
JV.
I'm not seeing her on the
JV on JV.
JV side. We may have to.
Where? Reese Wilson, maybe? She's back. That's what Ella Wilson was coming up to tell us.
Okay, that's awesome.
So Reese Wilson is back.
That could be Reese.
Yeah, I bet that is Reese.
Could be Reese. She's got something on her knee. And that ball chipped up. And Sailors trying to settle here near side. Baumgartner gets it. She sends it across out wide to Barnes. And then a big boot up to midfield. And Sailors trying to settle. And they do. And nice play by Dietrich there. As the Sailors now controlling wonderfully. Great ball control here. Across the middle part of the pitch. And looking for Kerrigan. Kerrigan now. Nice ball movement by the Sailors. Ball back to the central part of the pitch. Steamboat can't control. So I have Reese Wilson as number 13. But I do have some missed numbers here, and it could be if we're looking at the white jerseys versus the black jerseys.
We're looking right here at the center back.
And nice ball control here by the Sailors over midfield. We're down to 11:20 left in this first half. 1-1 the score. Dietrich pickpockets, and here she comes. There's a through ball. Issa running onto it. Can she get it a goal? Yes, she can.
Is that Issa or who is that?
Let's see. No, I think that was number 11, Sage. Kevin Cam. So they slotted her up top.
Lucille, what a ball.
That was a beautiful ball. And the Sailors now getting a bunch of subs in. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance goal of the game. We haven't seen it yet, but we'd like to. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life, with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Also, a big shout out to Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Matt Kempton and the crew off the Sailors. Good pressure here off the kickoff, and tried to make something happen, and that ball's going to go all the way back to Olivia Fountain. She's still got that sun in her eyes. And now the ball worked up to Lucille Pace-Dietrich. Dietrich over midfield.
I'm being told that's Katie Slaughter.
Okay. Didn't look like, thank you. Did not look like Reese. I mean, similar, but not. And I would actually expect that Dietrich would be, that Reese Wilson would be playing with a knee brace.
Yeah, and Katie played basketball, and she's had that kinesio tape on her knee.
Okay, here comes the set piece corner, slotted to the middle. Nice cross. Sailors now settle it, and good block here by the Tigers. Now they're looking to get some transition here, and they do. Ball pumped up, but Olivia Fountain is going to get a foot on it. She sends it up near side here. Sailors trying to control. Henley Kerrigan. Ball put up to midfield, settled there by Wilson, and they're going to call a handball. And we're down to 9:40. left in this first half. Sailors lead 2-1. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. Big shout out to One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. They specialize in diesel, but they've got you covered for oil changes to complete overhauls. Go see Jason Bongiorno and the gang at One Off Auto Center. We got a throw in here near side, 9:13 left in this first half. Sailors leading 2-1. Ball settled by the Tigers on the Sailor side of the pitch. Tigers now working the ball back as they try to control, but nice pressure here by your Sailors. Bryn Rose tries to get a foot on it. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in here for Emily Gallagher. Sailors getting more subs in. So Kerrigan's going to come out, as does Tevenkamp.
Amy Watson here on the near side. Her first minutes today.
As the clock ticks down to 8:30 left in this first half. Throwing for the Sailors. And that ball in. Bryn Rose trying to settle. Look out to the box. Here's a shot and an opportunity. Oh, she doesn't have a left foot. Coach, we saw that, didn't we? So came in, had an opportunity, but tried to take that shot with her right foot.
Let that ball get way too deep.
Yep. Ran out of room.
No more angle.
Keep up the good work, boys.
All right. Joey Rinn stopping by to say hi. And the ball settled here. Back to midfield and controlled by the Tigers. Tigers not going away. Beautiful defensive play there by Emily Gallagher. And ball thrown in quickly by the Tigers. Sailors get a foot on it to central part of the pitch. And Lucille Pace Dietrich with it. Nice distribution to Wilson. Wilson cuts it back. Wilson now looking for a lane. Can't quite hit it. And now Steamboat back to Pace Dietrich. Dietrich with the ball, cuts it back inside. Central part of the pitch. Finds Wilson. Wilson at halfback now. Pumps that ball out wide. Sailors, that's Dixie Barnes. Walking the ball in. Back to Wilson. Wilson settling, looking for Bryn Rose. Rose can't control, but gets the ball back. And there's a line drive shot. And that one's gobbled up by Bresnahan, and she's going to walk it to the top of the box. We're at 6.5 minutes left in this first half. Sailors leading 2-1. I'd like to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are member FDIC. They are lending. More players coming in. I can't keep up. As you said, lots of players, and right now, I mentioned this to Danny Tevenkamp, the assistant coach, that in that Rock Canyon game, they were substituting like hockey coaches, and they have continued that trend, which is great because you get everybody out there,
keeps everybody engaged,
and everybody's fresh. And that ball's going to go across the goal line, and it'll be a Sailor throw.
So Sage is all the way to the back again. So she's
all right. Tevenkamp's back
and forth.
Her natural position. She got the goal.
She came up and got a goal, and then she said, "All right, I'm going to go back here and play some D."
I'm good. Took care of business. Sun's starting to drop here. It looks like it's getting close to the sleeping giant. It will not be a factor, I don't believe, in the second half. Sailors working the far side. And controlled here by Wilson. Ball dispossessed by the Sailors. Wilson with some fancy footwork here, putting on a clinic at the Sailors. Bryn Rose. Like, no, I want to give it back to Ella. See her work some more. Ella had a big weekend, I think last weekend or maybe the weekend before at Junior Nationals Nordic Combined. She found herself on top of the podium several times.
Amazing athlete.
Yeah.
And then shows up and
Scores a bunch of goals.
Scores goals.
All right, ball pinballing around here. Sailors finally settle that one back. That was Skylar Davidson. Ball across. Now Steamboat controlling on the far side of the pitch. Up to midfield they go. And good possession here by Steamboat.
Yeah.
And there's the ball chipped up. Sailors trying to create an opportunity. That one goes out of bounds, and it will go off the Tigers, so it'll be a Sailor throw, and we're down to 4:15 left in this first half. Sailors leading 2-1. That ball pounded out by the back line, but settled on the far side there by your Steamboat Sailors.
Claire Montgomery
there on the far side. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Sailors. JV's got a 2-0 win.
Yeah. Look good.
So Sailors
good soccer.
Girls soccer alive and well right now. Tebenkamp now with the ball, and she's going to put it back to Fountain. We're down to 3:30. Fountain playing a little sweeper keeper now, way out of the box. Up this near flank to Gallagher. Gallagher sends that ball up to Wilson. Wilson's going to push that one, tries to push it through. And no go in there. She was trying to send Davison on a run. Can't now. Lucille Pace-Dietrich working the far side. There's Oslowski. And that ball in tight to Wilson. Wilson near the top of the box, and she sends one in just wide. And that'll be a goal kick here as we're down to 2:50 left in this first half. Sailors with a 2-1 lead. They went down 1-0 on a weird goal, Bender.
Yeah, that was some miscommunication. Summit really didn't do anything special. They applied pressure.
Yeah.
And, you apply pressure to a keeper who can't pick it up, and things happen. That's why you should always do it. But it was really more of us making the mistake.
So Sailors controlling here on the far side. There's a shot on goal by, is that Bryn Rose? It looked like Bryn Rose.
Yes.
Sent that one in from about 40 yards out.
So we've done a great job in this half of possessing and really controlling this game. Outside of a couple opportunities on the counter, we've dominated.
Under 2 minutes now, throwing near side at about midfield. Sailor side of midfield for the Tigers. That's number 26. Elia Blatto with the throw-in. And the ball up to midfield. Ball settled there by Emmy Watson. Rose now settles. Sends that ball up to Wilson. Wilson tries to one-time that one through. Now she distributes wide. That one taken away. And now the Tigers with it at midfield, but good pressure. Ball dispossessed. As a nice play there by Gallagher. She gets it up to Wilson. Wilson now, tries to send that one through with her left foot. And good pressure there by Emmy Watson, and the ball sent across the field. Bryn Rose chasing it down, and she's going to take it down that far flank, and that one gets pelted across the track and into the fence, and it will be a Sailor throw in here with 44 seconds left and counting. So Sailors running out of time here. See if they can mount something quickly. And that ball headed out to midfield. And Baumgartner gets it back to Tebenkamp. Tebenkamp takes it wide down that far flank. And the Sailors working it. And there's a through ball there. And now here come the Tigers back the other way as we're down to 15 seconds. And a nice job there by Emily Gallagher to put that one out wide, but here come the Tigers into the box. We're down to 3 seconds, and that ball's turned away by Baumgartner. Good play. The whistle, the horn sounds, and the Sailors will head to halftime with a 2-1 lead. Big shout out to Builders First Source for all your building materials, with 2 convenient locations on either side of downtown Steamboat, on 13th Street in their original location, and in the old Alpine Lumber location on Pine Grove Road. Well, Bender, after one half of play, Sailors got down quick, but they've scored 2 unanswered goals, and we've got the lead.
Yeah, it looks like we're in control for this game. And add another couple goals, and
we can both
should walk out of here happy again.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with second half action. We do have some Sailor spotlights on the way, an opportunity for you to get up close and personal and learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors girls soccer players. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. You can listen and watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Listen to it online at steamboatradio.com and hear terrestrially on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Builders First Source, the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance, Ellington Strong Attorneys at Law, Mountain Ironworks, One Off Auto Center, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dodson Payment Solution, and the agency Steamboat. Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations, east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Sophie Chirello. I'm number 15 and I play attacking mid or striker. I've been playing soccer since I was 5 years old. My goals for this team this year are to be the top of the 3A Western Conference. My personal goal is to score some goals. What I do outside soccer, I participate in the Students for Social Justice Club. My favorite class in school is Zobot. What did I do last summer? I went to the Netherlands to play soccer and spend time with my family there. After graduation, I went to go to college and focused on something in biology, not sure what. Favorite movie is 50 First Dates. My favorite book is Hunger Games. My name is Sophie Chirello, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Spring in the Yampa Valley means mud season, and potholes big enough to qualify for their own zip code. Your car pulling harder than a sled dog team after hitting one? Don't ignore it and let that crater chew up your tires. Get your alignment checked out today. We'll keep you driving straight even if the roads aren't. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com, or easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
What's up? My name is Ella Wilson. I'm number 12 and I play goalie and pretty much anywhere on the field. I've been playing soccer since I was about 5 or 6. My goals for this team are to just push each other every day at practice, have fun in games, and score a lot of goals. My personal goals for this season are also to go out, to have fun, to give it my all every day. What else do I do outside of soccer? I'm a competitive motor combined athlete, so I'm pretty busy traveling around with that. But then I also just like to stay at home, have fun with friends, hang out, watch movies. My favorite class in school, probably any art or PE class. They're always fun and easy. Or Spanish has been really fun this year. What did I do over the summer? Last summer I went to Central Europe and traveled around a little bit for skiing. And besides that, I just stayed at home, went to the river, hiked a lot, had fun with friends. Plans after graduation, I'm planning on attending college and also traveling on the World Cup circuit for skiing. My favorite movie is probably any Disney movie. I'm a big fan of those. And my favorite book is Where's Waldo? I'm Ella Wilson, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcasts.
Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcasts heard on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7, and online at steamboatradio.com. If you or your business would like to become a Steamboat Sailor Sports sponsor, go to steamboatradio.com and click on the Advertise button.
Mountain Iworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Iworks will help you play to the best of your ability. Mountain Iworks! Let our family help your family see better. Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages. Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Iworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Craig. Schedule an appointment today at mountainiworks.com. Helping you and the rest see better. Go Sailors!
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Olivia Fountain. I'm number 1 and I play goalkeeper. I've been playing soccer for a really long time, probably since I was like 2. My goals for this team is to just lock in, win playoffs with me, and grow as a team together. My personal goal is to get some confidence, lead from the back, and help push this team to be the best it can be. Outside of soccer, I'm in the high school band, and I play bassoon. I travel all around Colorado at statewide competitions for band, and I also love to crochet and do all things artsy. My favorite class in school is my math class because I'm a little math nerd. Over summer, I love to camp and go on raft trips and hang out with my friends. After graduation, I plan on going to college somewhere close. And living life, my favorite movie is The Ultimate Playlist of Noise because it was so good it made me cry. And I love to read, so I don't really have a favorite book because I love them all so much. I am Olivia Fountain, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Paint, Builder's First Source, the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solution,
and the agency Steamboat. Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
We are back live here at Gardner Field. After one half of play, your Steamboat Sailors on top. 2-1 the score. Sailors got 2 goals. First goal came from, if I'm not mistaken, Emily Gallagher on the far side. We originally attributed that one to Henley Kerrigan. And then Sage Tebenkamp got a beautiful setup. I believe that one came off of the foot of Sophie Chirillo. And the Sailors came back. They were down 1-0 after a really wonky goal, Bender.
Yeah.
That got the Summit County Tigers up 1-0. And it looks like the sun is going to be at least nice to us early. Let's see if we can get one here because the sun is directly in Bresnahan's face. You can see it.
Yeah, she's already got her hand up trying to shield and see what's going on in front of her.
So the Sailors with a 2-1 lead right now, just getting underway, and we've got some assistance with the camera.
Thankfully.
Who do we got working that camera right now?
I believe we have Nick Trello, right?
Nick, of course, a 7th grader, Steamboat Middle School. Unfortunately for him, he does not get to experience Mr. Bender's math class.
No mas.
And the Sailors controlling off the kick. They get the ball back, and here comes Pace Dietrich. There's a shot on net, and probably a little too low to the ground. You want to pop that one up a little bit.
Yeah.
Make Bresnahan fight the sun.
Put some pressure on her.
And she sends that ball to midfield. Good pressure there by your Steamboat Sailors as Megan Hull gets a foot on it. Now Lucille Pace Dietrich puts that one out wide. Claire Montgomery is going to get the ball back, and we've got a throw in here near side from Dixie Barnes. That ball sent across. Tebenkamp now with it with some time. She takes it to midfield, and she's looking to distribute. She does. Puts a flat ball right up the middle, looking for Isa Chirillo. It's a family affair here.
That's right.
We got. Do we have all the Chirillo siblings in the house here, Nick?
Yeah, I think.
All right. Do you have any other brothers or sisters that we don't know about? Just the 3 of you. All right.
Do they take it easy on you?
I doubt it. I had 2 older sisters. They dressed me up in ballerina outfits and many other things. I'm not saying that happened to Nick, but settled nicely there by Barnes. And Dixie sends that one up to midfield. Oh, nice little distribution there by Sophie. And that's going to go across the end line, and it looks like it will be a goal kick here for the Summit County Tigers. And let's see if the Sailors can gain control here. 37:51 left in this first half. Steamboat leading 1-0. Line drive up that right flank. Sailors get possession. Here they come, working that ball in. Nice little give and go as the Sailors work it up now Sophie Chirillo puts that ball back to Pace Dietrich. Sailors in traffic right now. There's a shot on net, and that's nice. In the net. Just what the doctor ordered.
Put it up high.
And was that Sophie Chirillo who took that shot? I believe it was. So Chirillo pops that ball up, and really Bresnahan fighting the sun the whole time, and so the Sailors take advantage and take a quick 3-1 lead here. And man, we can breathe right now because that's the Mountain West Insurance goal of the game, Bender.
I believe that that could do it.
Paint the picture. What happened on that one?
Well, actually, my sitter was texting me.
Okay.
I thought I had dinner burnt. My dinner that I have going might need a little
You were
assistance.
fast cooking on the slow cooker, and there's an awful smell coming from the Bender kitchen right now. But I'll tell you what, Sophie Chirillo was cooking on that one, and she put that ball up high where it needed to go as the goaltender right now still battling that sun.
And I saw that. I definitely saw the little loop right up and over. She had no chance of seeing that ball.
No. And so now let's see. Olivia Fountain now distributing it wide as the Sailors switch fields and work the ball up. That's Isa Chirillo. Isa putting that ball up that far sideline there, battling for it. Her sister Sophie. And now controlled momentarily by the Tigers. Summit County over midfield, but the Sailors get the ball back. And battling for that ball is Izzy Sarasoli, who's had a great first half. And our back line is so strong, Bender.
And deep.
Yeah.
We roll them in. We have for years.
Yeah. And now here comes Steamboat up to midfield. There's a ball down this near flank, running onto it. Claire Montgomery, she can't catch up to that one. A little too much pace, not enough texture. 3-1 the score. Sailors leading 36-10 and counting. Throw in here near side, about 18 yards up from the corner flag. Nice play there by Sophie Chirillo. And the Sailors now send it wide, and Hull now with it. Back to Chirillo. Oh, she puts that ball through. There it is. Oh. And that's number 13. That's Reese Wilson up top there.
Yep.
Great to see. She has had a long recovery. Fully blown knee last year at a Moguls Comp in Aspen. And I
know our teammates are extremely happy and excited to have her back today.
I was there when she did it, and I get teary-eyed. You do not want to see that. And it has not been an easy road to recovery. She was unable to ski this year, but it looks like she's going to take a gap year and come back to the Moguls.
Heck yeah.
And she is a rock star. Oh, talk about rock stars. Are we going to get a flag on that? Certainly. Oh, we may get at least a talking to here.
That was a collision.
That was one heck of a collision. And number 24, Macy Powers.
And Naomi Baumgartner.
And Powers gets a little talking to from the ref, but no cards come out, so we don't need the help of the law firm.
I think she got the worst of that, too.
I know, of Ellens and Strawn. Look, Naomi is one tough cookie over there.
I wouldn't want to run into him.
Nope. And the Sailors working that ball back. And ball dispossessed here by the Tigers. Look out, here they come to the top of the box, but a nice job. Central back line. Was that Tebenkamp who turned that one away, or was that, oh no, that was Lucille. Pace Dietrich put the ball out across the goal sideline. And Baumgartner sending that ball up, and here comes Steamboat back the other way. Quick transition there. As Claire Montgomery can't get a foot on it. Good possession here from the Tigers. Close to the top of the box. And we're down to 33-33. And the clock is ticking. Ball goes back to Olivia Fountain. She distributes it back to Tebenkamp. on the outside of the box. She takes it up that far sideline. Chirillo one-times it. And that looks like Wilson. And she sends the ball to the central part of the pitch. And here comes Steamboat with numbers. Oh, good defensive play there. Ball taken away momentarily, but the Sailors regain possession. So the Tigers not going away, Eric.
No, they're putting some pressure and had a couple opportunities here.
Sailors controlling along the back line, up this near side.
I feel like we're wearing them down with our numbers.
And just control. Yeah, making them run around right now. And
we seem fresh.
Chirillo tried to one-time that one, thinking that she had Dixie Barnes overlapping there and streaking down that left wing side. That's Hull with the ball now. Hull sends it to Chirillo. Oh, beautiful one-time pass! And we've got what a stop by Bresnahan. Was that Issa that got that shot off?
Issa. It was the sister. And what a play by the keeper.
Oh, man, the sisters Chirillo putting on a clinic in the box. Beautiful passing there by Sophie. She is so good with the ball.
I do.
And had her sister. Her sister wants that one back. Bresnahan made a great stop. I mean, she does not hesitate. She came right out and was like, I'm either going to get kicked in the head or I'm going to stop this ball, but you are not scoring. And there's Sophie again. There's another shot on net. And that one goes wide. Will it be it's going to be a goal kick. Clock ticking here, 31:35. As we get some subs in here for the Tigers. And as we mentioned, man, Coach Bowman and his crew have done a wonderful job getting a lot of players in this game, and it's been a tight game, although it feels like the Sailors have been dominating with the possession side of things. And was that what happened at Lewis Palmer? Were we controlling for most of that game? I mean, it was a 1-0 game.
The game was kind of played in the middle of the field. There was a lot of kickball.
Oh, yeah.
Just didn't seem this
much
better soccer today.
Yeah, I really like this possession game. This is what we were seeing from the boys this fall, who had a long run to the state championship game. And it's the kind of soccer you got to play, possession, 9/10.
Because those good teams are going to do that.
Yeah.
They're just going to keep the ball from you.
Wait for their opportunity.
And then pounce.
Yeah. So Lucille Pace-Dietrich with the ball over midfield. That far side. Looking for Hull. Hull gets that ball. Let's see if she can thread the needle here. And, beautiful ball to the central part of the box. There's Issa! Back of the net!
Nice, Issa.
In-step drive from about 16 yards out, and she buries it.
Did Sophie drop that off?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
With a little flick of the heel.
Yeah.
Like literally just let the ball continue with its momentum and just misdirected it a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I think that's Sophie's second, maybe third assist of the game. And she's got a goal.
Nice to see her healthy.
Yeah, 30.
She was battling last year. She was injured most of last year, wasn't she, Nick? Yeah, she had a bum ankle.
It's the worst.
And then a broken toe. That's right. She was beat up for most of last season. And that hurts because she's one of your playmakers in the middle.
Oh, she's
wants
incredible.
to distribute.
You get her and Lucille working together. Look out, man. This team's starting to really show their colors right now. And here they come again. Up 4-1. There's another pass through the middle. And nice play there by Dixie Barnes. Streaking across, sends it out wide. Now she's overlapping. She's like, look, I'm out of position. Someone needs to cover back for me now. Chirillo at the top of the box. And that ball...
She tried to do a little bit too much that time.
Yeah, a little bit. She had 3 players on her. 20, but no panic. 29-16 right now. Clock rolling here. 4-1 the score. Sailors with a commanding lead. Ball worked back to Olivia Fountain, the Sailors goalkeeper. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Builders First Source, as the Sailors have been building from the back this entire soccer game. When you need building materials, Jimmy and the gang have you covered, and here come the Sailors into the box, and there's a shot just wide by Claire Montgomery. Oh, my. Nice opportunity for Claire.
Just off the post.
I'd like to also thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today, easy to find on Loggers Lane. Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business at DotsonPOS.com. Ball up, and it looks like the sun about to drop behind the sleeping giant, but it's still affecting Bresnahan.
Yeah, she's having a hard time back there.
Yeah. And the Sailors have another free kick here. Tebenkamp's going to take that as the back line of the Tigers here pushing that ball up. And the Sailors work it over to the far side. I think that's Rose as Sophia working the ball in. She gets it back to the top of the box, pushes it to the goal line. Here's a cross and a nice stop by Bresnahan to intercept that one. So we're down to 27-42. High kick. That one's going to be turned away. And again, I think this sun is going to finally go down, and we're probably going to need to turn the lights on here for the last, 20 minutes of this game. As the ball controlled back to Olivia Fountain. Now worked up to Hull. Lucille Pace-Dietrich with it. He is so good with the ball, and you can feel they're just getting some confidence here as they're just putting on a clinic right now. Yeah. Oh, beautiful ball there by Sophie. A little too much pace on it, not enough texture as it goes out.
And we have Oslowski, Bryn Rose. There come the lights.
And there come the lights.
And Henley Kerrigan up top.
So the clock rolling here with 26:40 left. Goal kick here for the Tigers. Line drive kick up to midfield. And now the Sailors, Issa to Sophia, and there's a shot on net, and Bresnahan now is like, I can finally see.
Yeah, scoops that one up.
Yeah, big high kick. This one looks like kind of shanked that one, but the Sailors, nice play by Dixie Barnes. I'll tell you what, her game has really improved from last year to this year, playing with such confidence. And she didn't start last year, but by the end of the year, she was getting a lot of playing time. A lot of minutes. And now she's like, look, I'm a senior. I'm owning this. And there's a nice overlap. Barnes gets that ball back, sends the ball there to Oslowski, back to Barnes. Dixie with the ball, sends it back to Oslowski. Great passing. And now Issa looking for her sister Sophie. And the ball kind of tight-roping on the top of the box there. And Bryn Rose now settles, looking for Hull. And now the ball pumped out wide. And again, good ball movement. A little too much there by Issa. And that's going to go across the goal line. Will be another goal kick as we get to 25-20 left in this ball game. Sailors up 4-1. Look, I'm impressed right now.
Yeah, doing a nice job keeping the pressure. This ball's been on this side of the field for most of this half.
You know, and are we going to see a team that's as good as that Castle Rock team we saw a few weeks ago?
I don't think we see another team on the schedule that looks like that. And this weekend will be interesting with Niwatts, another range team. They have a lot of speed. That was a very, very tight game last year into the last second. They kicked a 40-yarder that went in as time expired with about 30 seconds left. So maybe a little bit more revenge. We've been paying back some of those teams that beat us last year.
Just circle the game on the calendar, make note, and here we come.
We have Stanley Lake left.
And they're always tough.
I don't think we're going to see much competition in conference and league. Vail Mountain is probably our toughest competition in the league. Delta lost their all-star player that's playing at
D1 somewhere, right? Yeah. At Air Force, I think.
No, out east.
Ball pinballing around here to the top of the box. It goes. Megan Hull trying to get it. Now it'll be a throw in here for the Sailors, about 10 yards up from the corner flag on the Tiger side of the pitch. Sophie Trillo controlling. Back to Dixie Barnes. That ball goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw in here for the Tigers. So we're down to 23-36. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a yellow or red card, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com.
Oh, they're playing.
Ball up to midfield there, handled by Bryn Rose. Rose gets that ball over to Oslowski. And now Hull with it. And good ball movement. Again, just putting on a clinic here. And there's a shot. And that one's,
Nice shot, man.
Oh, she was looking top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. And that one went over the crossbar. Missed the cookie jar there.
Not by much.
Not by much. That was a great effort. And the sun is not a factor anymore. But actually, it ended up working out kind of well for the Sailors.
Yeah, I was, we were wondering.
Because normally, I guess, another week, and that may drop. I guess that doesn't make sense.
No, it would go the other way.
It would go the other way. I'm dyslexic.
It's all right.
You know this, Bender. Everything's backwards in my world. I'd like to thank the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. And the Sailors girls soccer team have had good real estate all game. 4-1 the score. And we got some subs coming in here.
Let's see. Got Caroline Earps. Who's up front? Is that Ella Wilson up front? Emily Gallagher.
Sailors getting some subs in here, throwing near side. Back in action. Dixie Barnes gets that in to Bryn Rose. She can't control. And now Naomi Baumgartner gets a foot on it to Chirillo, who sends it wide. Can the Sailors settle? They try. Keep that ball in on the far side. Good pressure once again. Chirillo gets it back. Man, she's so good. She's got those long legs, right?
And just such a great touch.
And yeah, it's just so calm. Yeah. That was not the way I played soccer, Bender.
No?
No. You've met my son, right?
Hair on fire.
Yes. I was way different. But fun to watch and can appreciate that. As the ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a throw in here for the Tigers as they work the ball into Steamboat territory. If you're watching at home at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, Sailors in all black. And Tigers in white with their green shorts. Ball chipped over midfield, and Ella Wilson trying to chase that one down. She can't. 4-1 still the score. Sailors leading with 20 minutes left. And here comes Steamboat streaking down that far sideline. Looking for Ella Wilson. And Steamboat finally controls. And now working it outside. And good transition here by the Tigers. But Naomi Baumgartner says, no, not right now. And now Chirillo with it. Sophie sends that ball through looking for Ella Wilson. Ella Wilson running onto it. Good pressure there, though, and a good job by the back line as they put that one across. And we'll have a throw in here on that far side. It will be literally 5 yards up from the corner flag. So if you had someone who could do that flip throwing.
I want to see that.
Like Annabelle.
Annabelle, she was the one.
I just saw her this weekend. And there's a shot on net. She is off to nationals. Still skiing moguls.
That's fantastic.
Technically a sophomore at Utah.
She got to Utah as well.
Yeah. It's right there training at Park City. So, but that can be such a weapon. But
when you can throw it from the baseline right in front of the goal.
It's a corner kick, basically, and that ball goes out of bounds far side. It will be a Sailor throwing here on the far side. Steamboat getting some subs in.
A line change.
Yep. And again,
we got Amy Watts.
Everybody's getting some time, and that's just great to see.
Katie back in the middle.
Who would use this stairs, and they would reach to the bar.
And it will be a throw-in for the Sailors as we're down to 18-18 left.
I used to play
Off the throw-in, the ball driven to the Sailors box, but the Steamboat able to turn it back away. To midfield it goes, looking for Ella Wilson. Wilson settling, got some help there. Nice run. And running onto that ball, Caroline Earps back in the game. Oslowski on the far side. Sends that ball back to Barnes. Barnes, again, the Sailors controlling it wonderfully here, putting on a clinic. Ball worked back there to Earps. And now to the corner, it goes out of bounds, and I believe it's going to be a Sailor throw-in here, and Barnes is going to take that one. She's got Earps down by the goal line. No offsides on that throw. And ball turned away, and it will be a Steamboat throw here. Barnes is going to take it. Dixie gets that ball in. Sailors trying to control it, and they do. Working it far side. Ball in tight, looking for Earps. Now back outside. That's Gallagher with the ball. She was a basketball player, correct?
Yep.
And good job overlapping back. Sailors control. And now Steamboat back the other way. Gallagher working it up that far flank. And ball pumped up. Beautiful play by Rose. Tic-tac-toe passing here from Wilson back to Oslowski. Ayla, she's going to take that shot. Far post. Great idea. Nearly got that one to bend in, too.
Yeah. Started to bend just a little too late.
We didn't get the bender there, Bender.
No.
We're down to 16 minutes.
English.
16 minutes. 4-1 the score, Steamboat leading. And
feels good. We're putting the ball in the goal.
Yeah.
We're definitely averaging more per game than we did last year.
Lots of opportunities. Great. And the improvement. Now, obviously, that Castle was, was it Castle? There's a shot on goal. Bresnahan with a beautiful stop. That was about 30, 40 yards out. And the Sailors...
Who chipped that one up there?
Ella Wilson just went back and gave the goalie a high five. Yeah. Was like, sister, that was a huge stop. Huge stop. So it will be a corner kick. Who took that shot? Did we see? Eric, did you see?
That's what I was asking. I didn't see who you...
Earps took that shot. We're getting it from the peanut gallery below us. Thank you.
Peanut gallery.
Hey, it is what it is. Except for none of us have peanuts. So here, control.
We had some. We could throw them down.
Yes. Sailors again controlling at top of the box. Working that ball in. That's Skylar Davidson. And there's a shot. Bresnahan able to track that one down. We're down to 14-40. Sailors controlling with a 4-1 lead. High kick by the Tigers goalkeeper. Sends it back to Bryn Rose, who's on the back line and really playing well on the back line. We've seen her kind of all over the pitch. Rose now playing field general. Working that ball across midfield. Sailors running onto it. I think that's Sarasoli, correct? Maybe.
Where's Sarah?
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Seen Sarasota in a while.
She may not be out there.
I think some of these starters are getting some good rest. We have 3 games this week. At Eagle on Thursday. Home for Niwot on Saturday.
We will be back on Saturday for the Niwot game. The boys lacrosse team has a game on Thursday. Lowen Epstein will have the call of that one, although if the Sailors lacrosse team loses when Lowen's calling the game again, he may not be allowed to.
Did they lose?
They beat Battle Mountain yesterday, but we did not call that game. But he's called 2 games this year, and they've lost both of them.
How are they doing besides
they're
Lowen losses?
2 and 3, but they've lost to 2 undefeated teams in Air Academy, Evergreen, and so there are
Those
PI
2
points.
teams are always
and Aspen.
historic.
Aspen in double overtime. So the Sailors up top. There's a ball. That one pounded just wide of the net. Caroline Earps again showing off her power from about 30, 40 yards out. That will be a goal kick here as we're down to 12:50. So, we've been calling a lot of high school sports, which is good. And both, I got a feeling the Sailors boys lacrosse team is going to figure it out. They've just had a really tough early season schedule.
And historically, that's what we've liked to do is in all sports. Let's go play that big competition so that by the time we get to league.
Yep. And I guess Air Academy game, we got down 7-0 and we fought back. I think they found their face-off guy in Cooper Malia.
And little Peyton Bender going in for Olivia Fountain.
All right, look at that.
There we go.
Look at that, Dad. Let's get a picture.
Let's go. Let's go, little Peyton.
All right, so.
She's not so little anymore.
No, she's way taller than me.
I think she's 5'10".
Yeah, way taller than
she's
me.
Up there.
And kind of runs in the Bender family.
Yeah, she's the tallest girl.
Not in the Harvey family. Although Griffin's now closing in on 5'10", so.
Yeah, he's got you.
Oh, he's totally, and he reminds me all the time.
Yeah, I would too.
As he should, while trolling around.
And now he can ski better than you.
Yes, he can. There is no freaking
doubt.
Dad.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm done. Stick
Just go enjoy it.
Yep. All right, so we got a free kick here. About the 40-yard line, so about 50 yards out here. We're at 11:20 left. This is a kick here for the Summit County Tigers. See if they can make something happen. And they drive it to the net, and Peyton Bender
there she is.
Makes the stop. Quick ground ball, quick distribution out wide. Sailors settle. And Tigers now. So she's going to be on the score sheet, too.
Yeah.
Ball pumped around here.
Let's see if she can get one to show off her legs. She can boom it out there.
Ball worked out wide. And that one's going to go across the sideline. Now, did she play the whole JV game in goal?
She played the first half in the goal and then the second half out in the field.
And then who's the other JV goaltender?
Mackenzie Sabat.
All right.
Another in the long line of Sabat family soccer players.
Oh, yeah. Timmy Sabat, right?
Timmy and Noah.
Noah, build me an ark.
Noah graduates this year.
Yeah.
Timmy's over in San Diego State, living his best life.
Yeah. All these Steamboat kids, no matter where they are, live their best life. Self-esteemboat.
Yeah.
And ball pinballing around. Settled now by the Tigers, but good pressure back. Oslowski not letting that Tiger do anything, as we think that ball goes down, and it's going to go across the goal line, and it will be a goal kick here. So Peyton Bender gets to take this one. And we are down to 9:30 left. Ball up to midfield. And controlled there. There's Sarah Soley. She's on this near side now.
Yeah, she has the captain armband.
And over on that far side. And here comes Steamboat back up. A nice ball down that far flank. Ball goes out of bounds off a Tiger, slowing the progress down for the Sailors. I think that's Emily Gallagher on the far side. Maybe, maybe not. I can't tell. Yes, I need to go see the Mountain Eye Works helping me, you, and the refs all see better. Easy to find in 2 convenient locations, Victory Way in Craig, Central Park Plaza, and online at mountainEyeWorks.com. Oh, there was a through ball there. Looking for Wilson. Couldn't quite connect. Also like to thank our friends at Steamboat Roofing, Matt Kempton and the gang, for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive. And Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. We're down to 8 minutes left here, Bender.
It's been a nice, comfortable game.
Yeah.
Besides that first little hiccup. But
yes.
I was confident. They weren't doing much. And then...
it was good for the Sailors to come back. They didn't implode. They stayed...
Did not at all.
Kept their composure.
Kept possessing the ball and applying pressure. And good things happen.
Oh, look at that. Tebenkamp. Beautiful ball through.
I just like that. I love that interior pass.
In traffic. And on the transition, here come the Tigers, roaring out of their own end, but that ball dispossessed here by Rose. Bryn is going to send that ball through. She's got Wilson up at the top of the box. Wilson cuts it back, looking for support. Tebenkamp didn't quite see that run. It was a good idea, though. And now the ball worked out, but a good job by Steamboat on that far flank. Tebenkamp now with it. She gets dispossessed momentarily. Earps now back to Tebenkamp, back to Earps. And, there's a shot. That one's turned away. And we're down to 6:50 left in this ball game. Up to midfield come the Tigers. Summit County working at far side. Send that one across. Picked up there by Casey Ward of the Tigers. Dispossessed here, and here comes Caroline Earps. Earps with the ball. Beautiful passing right there. Oh, Earps couldn't quite get it back.
Go, Skylar.
Skylar Davison now. Back to Tebenkamp, and she sends that one into next week. Oh my God, it nearly dropped down. It had some topspin on it.
In between the goal post and the...
I thought that was going to sky over the net, but it did. It had a little topspin or something on it, and that ball looked like it was going to come down. Sorry, the old man couldn't see anymore. Well...
It was getting worse.
It was getting worse than it's already been, which is not good. So, nothing's good right now. So, except for the Sailors.
The score.
Yeah, score is good. I'm just talking about me personally.
Yeah, well,
Sailors.
Time for others to shine.
Absolutely. Emily Gallagher working through traffic. And, Wilson wanted that one back.
What a competitor. She's just every little touch. And then also the sportsmanship, like you mentioned earlier, to go back to the keep. Congratulate her for a fantastic save.
That was the save of the game right there. Yeah. It was a huge stop. She's had a great game in net. This game could be a whole lot worse. Emily Bresnahan in the goal.
And we'll see her the next 2 years in conference. So some of these, I've noticed this year, a lot of the keepers are freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah, she's just a sophomore. Sailors controlling the ball here. Working it up. There's Oslowski as she comes across. She's going to send that one in, and that one just goes wide. Oslowski's got a great foot.
She keeps working those sides.
She's doing the right thing. Like, she's kind of picking her corners, sending it far post. If the goalie makes the save, then we're getting that rebound. Ball down, tipped off the goalie's hands. That one's going to be a corner kick set piece here for the Sailors. We're down to 4:20 left in this ball game. again, there's no drop-off here. This has just been impressive. I mean, we have seen so many subs, it's been hard to keep up with, Eric.
Yeah. He's definitely rotating about 20.
Yeah. I think we've seen everybody. And it was great to see Reese Wilson out there. Just knowing how hard she worked to get back, and it was
that rehab.
Rehab's terrible. It was a total reconstruction, and she had complications and thought she was going to be back skiing this winter. She wasn't.
She was.
And what did she? There's a podcast that's out there. You should listen to it. That she and Izzy Gagliano do for the Shecky Foundation, and her story is it's a tearjerker. Especially because she's like such an upbeat kid.
Yeah.
She's sort of the life of the party. And she said the cool thing about it was, or the positive that she got out of it was, she had to, she supported her teammates, whether it was skiing or soccer, and on the bench, and she got a different perspective on life, on studying, on school, on the importance of all that.
Right.
And sometimes when these things happen, it just matures you beyond years.
And the resilience to push through. Those are the lessons that honestly you take for a long time.
Yep. You don't know why it's happening when it's happening, and you never want to see that on us. Yeah. She did it her junior year in high school. She was crushing in mogul skiing. And then now she's so tough that when she blew out her knee, she probably hurt it a little worse because she skied down. Now, she didn't ski the bump run down, but it was like, I'm on the microphone going, stay down, wait for the sled. She was like, I didn't want to take the sled down. So we're down to 3:36 left.
I think Mr. Brayback figured out the clock over there.
All right. It's all physics. All right. Bryn Rose, once again, with authority, taking that ball away. Sailors headed back the other way. And I like her on the back line.
Yeah. That's traditionally where she's played, as I've watched her over the years.
Oh, there's a through ball there. A little too flat. Looking for Ella Wilson there, as we're down to 3 minutes left. Sarah Soli now with the ball, and she's going to put that one back to Rose. Rose is going to send that across. She switches fields, looking for Wilson. Wilson can't catch up to it. Good job there by Skylar Davison to settle. Out wide. Is that Oslowski on the far side now?
I believe so.
Okay. Coach just keeps moving.
There's only one player with that shade of blonde.
Debenkamp's close.
Yeah, but Oslowski.
No, it's a whiter shade of pale, as the song goes. All right.
A whiter shade of pale.
That is it's an old rock and roll song from the 60s. It's escaping me who the artist is. English band. And that one is going to be settled by Oslowski. And she's going to bring it up the far flank there. As the Sailors, again, doing a wonderful job controlling as we're down to the final 2 minutes. And ball up to midfield. Oslowski sends it back to Rose. Rose controlling things on the back line, sends it to that far flank up there. And the Sailors down that far flank. There's Oslowski. And that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. 1:20 left, 4-1 the score.
Are there any girls in the NHL?
Procol Harum, the name of the band that Procol Harum that did Whiter Shade of Pale. So there you go. 1 minute left.
Learned something new today.
I'm an old rock and roll DJ. I don't know much. You don't want to talk to me about math or physics with you and Brayback up here in the booth. I'm an idiot. But we can talk rock and roll, and I can paint pictures. So here we go. As the ball's worked out wide, you got to know your strengths.
Yep.
You got to know your strengths. Big high ball there looking for Wilson. Wilson can't settle. And there's Earps. She sends that ball in on a rope.
Caroline really wants to go.
Yeah, Caroline wants to go. She's not afraid to shoot either, man. Her and Oslowski. Ball now settled on the far side. And ball pumped out wide. And
7.
Is that still
I think, yeah.
When
6,
is
7.
that going to end?
I don't know. I don't even know what it means. But we are down. And that's going to do it. So the Steamboat Sailors are going to walk away with a 4-1 victory.
Love it.
And improve their record to 5-1 on the season. Eagle Valley. Do we know about that team that we're playing on?
It should be very similar. It's another team that we beat last year 2-0. Working down I-70 now. We've taken care of Battle Mountain, taken care of Summit. Let's go take care of Eagle Valley.
And then we have Niwot on Saturday.
Niwot on Saturday will be tougher.
Yep.
Yeah, just a front range team.
And in between there on Thursday, Steamboat Sailors Boys Lacrosse will be back here. And they have Summit on Saturday. I can't remember who they're playing on Thursday, but we'll be here 4:30 pregame, 5 o'clock face-off. It's Steamboat Sailor Sports and your Steamboat Sailor Sports Connection. Eric Bender, thank you so much for
welcome.
helping
Thanks for
out
having
here
me.
in the booth. Always a pleasure hanging with you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you for listening. We're going to rejoin regularly scheduled programming here on KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial, and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
You guys going to Steamboat Sailors?
We're scoring goals this year.
What's that?
We're scoring goals.
Yeah, it's awesome. This is
last year. I looked at we only had one game that wasn't a shutout last year. We either shut people up. Yeah,
okay, look here. That's whiter shade of hair.
I don't know how much time I get out, but I was thinking about. Yes.
Okay. That's whiter shade of hair, pale, purple. Yeah, I'll shut everything up and lock it. Thank you.
Well done. Good job.
Yeah, we'll take that. Good job, Beth. Way to go, Mom.
What's that?
Good job.
Thank you.
I just talk. I don't have to do much. He does most of it. This is what kills me right here.
Well, we get Nick.